Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing MPQ, Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on the video again. Try to give a good one here for you. We've got some action in PvP in the season simulator, in the shield simulator for season progression. We're going to make a run toward, probably about 800 points. We're over 400 now. As you can tell, we've got a good run in Fight for Wakanda. Currently hovering around 50th place, and the Wakandan Design Group sub got a good run on that individual daily sub there. Hope to hold on to that top 20 finish if we can. We'll get into some nodes in the daily quest like usual. We usually jump into the simple battles at the beginning so the live stream crowd can catch on after they get the notice that Rick is live. So after that, we'll do tokens before we get into the PvP action. Let's hit the DDQ. In the 3-star required character, we're against 3-star Storm, Torch, and Colossus. And I usually fight with a 3-star combined team, but I thought in this case, let's play with a couple of different characters that would take advantage from the strike tiles that Dawkins going to make. I thought Nico will be interesting because she's boosted right now in the Wakanda story mode, and so all we need now is a red, black, and green user to balance out the active abilities. And I wasn't going to use Punisher. He is in the Crash of the Titans. Here we go. Oh, went one too far. Here's a red, black, and green user. I also use 4-star Blade in this situation, but I think with all the strike tiles that Dawkins makes, we'll go with Ghost Rider because of all the attack tiles. They'll complement each other pretty well. And Nico will strengthen all of our special tiles every turn if we have more than the enemy has of that type. The only special tiles that the enemy team makes is attack tiles from either Storm's black ability or Human Torch's black ability, so we only have to worry about one of them. And since that's the case, let's try to target Storm first. Maybe we'll be able to take her out. Alright, here's a good couple of moves. Blue and yellow combo. Keeps a black match aligned. I figured they should take the black move from us. That's all we really want to concentrate on. Make sure that we get almost all the black matches. They're already up to 6. So I can't let them get another match in black or they'll be able to play Storm's Hailstorm ability. It's a really good move. Let's go. Yellow builds up toward projectiles for Nico. I really want to get a run on red and green for Ghost Rider. But purple is really good as well. It's a nice, cheap, inexpensive power for Nico, and it places an attack, a strike, and protect tile, and she can start strengthening all 3 tile types right away. Let's go for yellow here. Maybe we'll get a better match. Alright, that's why we wanted to go for green right away, because let's put our animations back on here. Every time we match green, or if the enemy team matches green, we get free strike tiles from Dawkins' passive. And I know there's a nice yellow match over there. Let's go for this one. I'll set them up pretty well. Nico's got a cool ability, so while she's in front, if she takes any damage at all, she'll place that blue countdown tile. And her abilities are different while that blue countdown tile is on. They're basically just really the same abilities but better. So let's go for black. Make sure they don't get it over there. And Storm already goes down. That's pretty quick for just taking her out with match damage. Let's take a quick look. Every turn, these strike tiles are going to get increased in value. That one's 368. And so is that one. Cool. Alright, let's get some more strikes by matching some green. I gave him some black, but that's not going to be too big of a deal now because we have enough yellow to play our protect tiles. That'll protect everybody except for Nico. Get a drop on black for ourselves. There we go. So they must be going for Colossus's black ability, which costs 13 for fastball special. It's really a pretty good move. It just costs a whole bunch. It would send Human Torch airborne, and then he would fire off a power for free, basically, plus damage. So let's go ahead and take Colossus out so he won't be able to do that. Extra move should do it. Torch is there, ready to get hit with something. We have our purple ready to go. Let's do that. Alright, so all three tile types are on the board. Go ahead and play. It's better to play the purple first and then the yellow, because yellow heals Nico for how many projectiles are on the board. So if you play purple first, you're guaranteed yourself at least one projectile before the 4 of them that you get here, for a total of 5 for total healing. And she would heal about over 3,000 there if she was damaged that much. I did it anyway just to get the tiles on the board. Which way do we want to match that critical tile? Probably red. We also get a purple match because of it, and this is going to end it already. Hardly took any damage. We can run this team right in through the next battle. Thanks for jumping on the chat, guys. I appreciate it. I got a question on the chat from Simba asking if we have a spot open in our alliance. We don't right now. We're jam-packed at 20 with a little bit of a waiting list. But there's a lot of good recruitment threads on the forums if you're looking for a good alliance for guys that try hard and get pretty far in different battles and place well for just so you can share good rewards. So if spots, it's better to look for on the forums for alliance spots instead of just randomly searching through the game. You'll get a much better group than trying to find one randomly. There's a whole alliance recruitment thread that you can check out, or I'll see if I can post a link here. If I can do that quickly while the game's on. Okay. Let's go with, we got a pretty good set of starting moves. Let's go with blue. It drops a nice black match down. Yeah, really lucky cascades there. Perfect. So what I really like to do is match away that attack tile right away if you can. And it's really great that Nico was able to take a little bit of damage from that attack tile. So now she is got 6 turns in her Blood is Shed mode, where she's going to have better abilities to fire off. Here we got a chance to get a couple of green matches. Let's do that for Ghost Rider. We'll get him ahead on the green. And once again, the earlier we get green, the better, because of the strike tiles that get placed on the board. 2 of them every turn. This is going to add up really quickly. This is great. Alright, so who do we want to target? The guy who has the there we go. That's the guy with the purple countdowns expiring over there. Let's go 2-move combo. We already have enough black to play Penance Stare. It's one of the best animations in the game, one of the best abilities in the game, honestly, depending on how much damage the enemy team has done to you. Right now, if you click on it, the front character, the targeted character, has done 0 damage, so you would waste it if you played it now, and it probably won't even let you. This is the guy that had the attack tile. It says that he did 0 damage, and 0 from him. So when we get new tile moving characters in here, we'll see that change. Let's go for... He's going to increase the strength of one of their special tiles, and it's going to be that protect tile down there. Let's go for match 4 in red. I hate to lose a strike tile, but that's a lot of red in one shot. Got to hurry up on these rock monsters. They get really strong really quickly. But so are our strike tiles. Here's a green that drops a purple match. Should just about get this guy out, not quite. Yep, we got another blue match that did it. Great. So I probably won't even use Dakin's blue. I'll use Nico's. It does a stun, and it can also remove countdown tiles from the board, and it adds additional stuns for each countdown removed, up to 2. So we'll time it out just right. Let's take on this guy. He's got a lot of stuff going on, including the I-beam. So we really need to stun him now. Let's do that. Play freeze. Oh man, how perfect. It targeted the countdown tile that had a 1, and now we're in really good shape. Lucky that it took that one out. Cool. I want to match this yellow, but it would drop this strike tile down to this spot and match away 2 strike tiles. That would be pretty counterproductive, honestly. So let's go with yellow here. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. Oh man, tons better. Got 3 cascade matches out of it and a knockout blow for that guy. Look how strong our strike tiles are getting now. The new character didn't even stand 1 turn. That's super funny. Oh wow, this is gonna go too quickly. So burning rubber costs 12. We have 12 green. If we could get some attack tiles on the board, it would reduce the cost of that. We have a strength in numbers. Let's move over to hit this guy. This will set up a match 4 and team up. And do we want to do the match 4 and lose a strike tile? It's probably worth it in this case. We'll get a couple of red. Let's go. He's out. Interesting, none of the enemies were tile-moving normal characters. They were all non-tile-moving characters, which gives us a really big advantage here. So nobody else is coming in. Let's go ahead and play Burning Rubber. It's a team damage ability for over 3,000, and it creates attack tiles. That's going to knock out the 1. And look at that, the Dawn has 185 health left. Let's finish him off with a Penance Stare. I think we can do it if he's done 0 damage. We'll see. It won't let you play it. That's hilarious. Okay, well, let's win with Nico up front. And that's a nice win with those very strong strike tiles. Gaining strength every turn while we have more than the enemy out there. Nico is really helpful versus in the Wakanda event if you can get her special tiles out early. And some people are even using Kraven to reduce the value of enemy special tiles against you. Here we go, the Behemoth Burrito. It's a 2, 3, and 4 star challenge. And we have to fight them with Peggy Carter, and I've used her in recent battles, so she's taken some damage. But even at 10,000 health, we're going to be able to win, I'm pretty sure. And we'll only use her abilities, red and blue. She has a great passive yellow ability to increase enemy power costs by 3 or 4, depending how you have it set. I have it set to increase enemy costs by 3. We've got Thor along, and 2-star Captain America. We'll only use Peggy's powers if we can. Here we go. Alright. So her passive ability has already kicked in. Let's target Scarlet Witch first. She's the pretty dangerous with her countdown tile that goes off automatically. Match 4 in green. Start there. Okay, so we want to get a big rush on blue and red, of course. There are our main damaging abilities, and the self-imposed limit I placed. I only play the 4-star characters' powers. Maybe they'll take this purple match, and if they do, this red tile will land right here, giving me a match 4. I think they might go for that. Maybe not right away, but one or two moves in, they might go for that and set it up for me. So let's try to do matches that leave them with no other choice. Nope, they did it a different way. No, that's the way I wanted them to do it. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do the match 4. The arcane incantation is going to go off. I got to take this match 4 though to get all that red. I mean, they'll get some purple, but look at that. Just one match out of it. Much better than an extra move that they could have gotten. Okay, Let's go another red match here. And we get another lucky red drop out of the sky. Peggy's abilities are both ready to fire. This is pretty crazy. So here's what we want to do. The best way to play Peggy's abilities are, if you can help it, try to get your blue ready to fire off, and then knock out, well, you play her blue, which stuns 2 enemies, and then you knock out one of the enemies remaining. So here, I'll boil it down for you. Ultimate Soldier does 7805 damage to the target. So make sure you have a target up front that you can knock out with the one shot of the red. Before you knock them out, you want to play Peggy's blue, because do as Peggy says, stuns the non-target enemies. So the 2 that aren't in front. Here we go. So that stunned the 2 in back, and I put Hulkbuster up front because he's got the most health, and he'll be taken out with the one-shot Ultimate Soldier. He's out, and then we've got these enemies here that are going to be hit by, do as Peggy says, countdown tiles that do 60, 121 damage each. It takes 3 turns to get there, so let's make 100% sure we don't put the countdown tiles in danger. And since they're both stunned, we can just be really careful with these matches. Maybe just a purple here. One more move is going to take down the enemy team. And here we go. Awesome win. Quick victory. Peggy only powers. Nice. Alright. On to token time. Then we'll get into some PvP action after this. Sorry for the background noise there a little bit. Seems they know when I'm doing a live stream. Alright. Got a bunch of heroics. We'll start in the standards area. We've got 28 there. I like to run off 22 at a time. That'll leave us with 6 remaining. We are overdue for a 3-star from this token pool. Let's see if we can get it. Give me a second here. I think I found the link I was looking for. There we go. Okay. Getting a couple 2-stars is great, but